TNT Sports welcomes you back to Bristol as our pre-race report continues, leading up to the Sharpie 500. This is an evening that is electrified with excitement, and I'm not talking about all the lights around the track. Race fans wait all year, then they wait all day for this night. And even with all the lights, the drivers charge to the green flag without a shadow of doubt. On Friday, the Busch Series lit up Bristol. Kevin Harvick nudged his way into the front of the field and then raced to victory lane. Jeff Green finished second with his temper racing.
And watch the 2-car go up, get in that left rear, just kind of push the 10 out of the way, take the spot, and go on.
Is that a congratulations or a curse you?
I don't think that was a congratulations for the 10.
Had to get a little aggressive with a few of them, but it's Bristol, and you got to do what you got to do to win, right?
He does what he has to do, and if he wins races, he wants to win races like that, that's fine. That's not Jeff Green. You know, I think I'll win more than not that way, and surely not piss a lot of people off like he did. You know, I don't know. I guess that's the way to win them now. I don't know. You know, it's good action for the fans, but I guess he'll be able to sleep all right tonight.
Bristol is known for bent metal, bruised egos, and yes, broken dreams. Last night, Kevin Harvick scored Richard Childress' 100th career win as a NASCAR car owner, and you did it in dramatic fashion. Jeff Green left a little disappointed and frustrated. Have you had a chance to talk to him?
No, I mean, there's no reason to really get all bent up over it. I mean, this is Bristol. Sometimes you got to push and shove, and last night he was yellowing in a Ford. Tonight he's my teammate, and the circumstances are a little bit different, but we're racing for a championship over there, and you got to do what you got to do. We're also here to win races, so the best and the worst come out at Bristol, and sometimes you're on the right side and sometimes you're on the wrong.
Last night you joked about spilt milk. Tonight, what about spraying the winner's champagne? You start 8th.
I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to tell what your car is. You practice a lot during the day. We practice a little bit in the evening. We got our car really good at the end of happy hour. The main thing is right now we got to get through the first half of the race and really make sure that all the fenders are on it and everything's still in contention. Stay on the lead lap and put ourselves in contention to win, and we'll make a couple adjustments and see where we go.
By the way, there are 4 Power Rangers, so you watch out, my friend. Kevin Harvick looking for the double, winning the Busch Series race on Friday night and picking up the Cup race tonight. Marty?
Well, Matt, his teammate Jeff Green tonight, and you didn't get a chance to talk to your Winston Cup teammate and shake hands and make up after last night?
Kevin avoided me a little bit today. I don't know if that's a guilty conscience or what, but, you know, last night's last night, and we're not going to harp on that at all tonight. We're just going to try to go out and do the best job we can for AOL and Chevrolet and everybody associated with RCR, and gave me a great opportunity here with a great race car, and hopefully we can do our job tonight on the racetrack.
You're doing a little thing tonight. Oh, you're sitting on the pole. That's right. Is this team experienced enough, do you think, to win tonight, Jeff?
Well, I think we are. I think they are. I mean, they show it every weekend on Saturdays, and they did it last night again. So hopefully we can do I can do my job on what, tell the guys what I need, tell Todd what I need, and Todd can make the adjustments what I need. So if we can do that and do all the right things on the racetrack and off, we'll have a shot to having a good finish. See where that put us.
Now, the third teammate in this equation will also start on the front row with Jeff Green, and he's standing by with Liz Allison.
And Mike Skinner is quite impressive this weekend with the Busch pole last night for the Busch race, and then he's on the outside pole tonight for the Winston Cup race. Mike, with the announcement made last week that you're leaving Skinner at the end of the season, how important it is for you to do good tonight?
It's always important to do good. No more important now than it was before. You know, obviously what we need to do is what we always try to do is race up front, but race smart. You know, we got to be around at the end of this thing to get a good finish, and that's what we're going to try to do tonight. We're going to try to be smart. If we can lead this thing, we're going to lead it. If we can't, we're going to fall in wherever we stack up and try to keep the fenders on this Lowe's Chevrolet the best we can and be around at the end.
Skinner is looking to make a statement here tonight in Thunder Valley. Dave?
Liz, I'm standing with the man who owns the cars of all 3 drivers that we just talked to, including the 2 that were having a little scuffle last night. Richard, Jeff Green said, Richard will take care of all this. Did you have a talking to with the boys?
Well, not really. You know, last night I didn't have both the cars. I didn't own them. Tonight may be a different situation.
So it's okay if the 10 car got messed up then?
Well, no, I ain't saying that. You know, these guys get down to the end of the race. They get to racing hard. As long as they don't take each other out, wreck each other, you just got to race, and it'll happen the other way. That's how Jeff Green got that right. I've seen him do the same.
And that's a kind of temperament you always look for in a driver, right?
You got to be aggressive.
Yep, you sure do, and especially here at Bristol all night long, Bill.
Boy, Dave, that's the truth. Bristol has a history of hit-and-run racing. Recent history, not just last night. This was March of this year, closing laps. Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, what's going on there? And this is after the race, a little meeting on pit road. They both say it's water under the bridge, but Bristol drivers are like elephants. They never forget, Matt.
And Tony Stewart climbing into his race car, buckling up. Tony, you've won at Martinsville, you've won at Richmond, you've never won at Bristol, trying for the sweep. How about it tonight?
I don't know. I always tell everybody, and this is my favorite place, and I'd love to win one here tonight. This Home Depot team and car has been good all weekend, and I don't know what happened in qualifying. I thought I ran a faster lap than what I did, and that got us back here, but you know, if the car drives like it did in Happy Hour, I think we got a shot at this thing.
I'm told that on Monday, although you're not wearing a Hans or Hutchins device tonight, that you're going to try out the Hutchins Monday at Talladega.
Yeah, just to make everybody shut the heck up. you know, I'm working on a device, and I've talked to Jim about it, and it's, you know, I don't wear it because I want to get hurt. I'm just not sold on everything about it yet. There's pros and cons to every device out there right now, and to be honest, I'm just wearing it just to satisfy some people for a while. But, you know, we're going to keep working on our device and hopefully come up with something that works good for us.
Tony Stewart, one of several drivers who will take part in a test session at Talladega Monday, Tuesday for aerodynamic testing. Bill?
Thanks, Matt. Coming up from the high banks of Bristol, when you look at Ray Evernham, you might be seeing red, but he's still seeing rainbows. The optimistic outlook and the ray of hope for Dodge next. Welcome back to Bristol. They opened the gates about 15 minutes ago, and watch these fans, how fast they can find their seat. And those guys working on pit road, it's just incredible. You get a ticket here, you just got to get to your seat as fast as you can. 150,000 fans. What a night it's going to be. One guy that has a great seat tonight is Ray Evernham. He won 3 Winston Cup championships as crew chief for Jeff Gordon. Now he's trying to win his first race as car owner for Casey Atwood and Bill Elliott. Ray learned his leadership techniques by reading about the coaching techniques of the legendary Vince Lombardi. 2 New Jersey guys who have the same philosophy. You should leave the field of play exhausted after giving it your all.
You gotta give it all.
No matter what it said in the paper, there is no S on this chest, and I don't have a cape, and there are only 24 hours in the day. And to do anything great, I've always said you got to build a good team, and to build a good team, it takes time.
Ray Evernham has changed from Superman, a powerful and productive championship-winning crew chief, into a mild-mannered car owner trying to write a new story. This 2-car team is his dream, but now he has some help. How many employees are helping?
Right at about 127 now.
Do you know them all by face and by name?
I wish I could tell you that I do, but I don't know some of them. But I do know probably 90% of them by name and face immediately.
Evernham is trying to put a new face on the rich history Dodge has recorded in Winston Cup racing. People expected his team to win early by combining the experience of driver-turned-owner-turned-driver Bill Elliott and the youthful attitude of Casey Atwood. Evernham had hoped for instant success as well, but this overachiever underestimated the task.
I did underestimate. I just assumed that I was going to become a car owner and start building cars. I was just going to go in the back and build some cars, and we were going to build up some motors, and we were just going to go fast. Doesn't work that way.
Living the deal like I did the past 6 years, and finally coming back to just driving the deal and saying, you know, when you get out of the car, you can put your helmet on the hook and walk away and look at it from the outside. It's like a lot of stuff, I told you so, you know, but you got to learn a lot of things. You got to learn the hard way, and I think that's what Ray's had to do.
Have you seen him frustrated?
I really hadn't, just a little bit. I hadn't seen him, I've heard some stories though about him being frustrated, but I hadn't seen him too mad.
That's the way to win a championship right there, boys. Woo! Yeah, buddy, you're the best. You're the best.
Evernham still expects to win. He's used to it. He won 47 races and 3 championships with Jeff Gordon at Hendrick Motorsports. But suddenly, late in the summer of 1999, he left.
I had the best job in motorsports with the best driver, and I didn't really feel challenged. I didn't feel like I was growing. I'm at my best when my back's to the wall. you know, not that the chips are down now, but I'm still under a lot of pressure to perform, and sometimes you just need to be motivated like that.
Starting a new car and a brand new team as rookies, it's been a little bit of a struggle, but you have that confidence deep inside of you to know that when Ray Evernham's going to get everything better.
I'm very, very challenged trying to do this. I feel like I'm fighting for my life every day, and that's what I needed.
Evernham has the credentials to succeed as a car owner. He also has the confidence. Right now, the only thing missing from his trophy case is trophies, including the sport's ultimate prize.
Some people would call that cocky, but yeah, I've got Winston Cup trophies, and Bill's got Winston Cup trophies, but we're not going to put those in there. The same as I say to my guys, everybody that works here, if you go out the door tonight knowing that you gave 100% and you're better today than you were yesterday, sooner or later we're going to get it, and the world can kiss your butt. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
Well, Bill Elliott, Ray Evernham just talked about the team growing. Is this team, you think, grown up enough to maybe get in victory lane finally?
I think we're getting pretty close. If we can keep running as consistently as we've been running in the last several weeks, I feel like we got an opportunity, because that's what you got to do today. Is track position is as key as anything. And last week at Michigan, the last several weeks, we've been able to put ourselves in a good position, and that's what it's all about. Tonight, we've got our work cut out for us.
And that's part of the growing process, putting yourself in the position before you break into victory lane.
Well, that's true, but say in the spring I qualified on the front straightaway, and this time I qualified on the back straightaway. I didn't want to discriminate from any of the race fans.
Well, that would be a tremendous accomplishment if they could win tonight. Casey Atwood, his teammate, starts 34th. This guy, Bill Elliott, starts 35th.
Thanks, Marty. It was 13 years ago when Bill Elliott won here at Bristol in April, finished second in August, and then beat the best to claim the 1988 NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. Tonight, the race to the 2001 championship continues.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Sterling Marlin has pulled it off.
The Dodge boys going to get a win.